Right, I haven't done one of these for a while. I think it was remembering that I'd not done the last one that made me think of when is my next appointment, when I had what turned out to be a premonition because the phone went in the morning. It was like 9 o'clock or something. Was I in bed or on bed? I wasn't like fully up and about anyway. But yeah, fucking hell, I definitely need these. I hope I've got the right strength. Ooh, it's changed over there. I'm not good with magnetic eyelashes. These. Anyway, do they help? Some considerable great deal, actually. Right, review, blah-de-blah. Oh, sorry, did I even introduce it? It's my, it's Dr. Bleepity. Dr. Bleepity. Which is fucking 3-monthly box-ticking, fucking governor-satisfying, fucking routine, textbook, minimalistic intervention. I don't know where the fuck you get some of this shit. When did you get rid of the first sentence? Mr. Bleepity. Mr. Mentality. Mr. Mentality indicated that he is not too bad. Did I? When the fuck did I say that then? I do not fucking distinctly remember fucking saying that. Not one single once. Not I tell you not. No. The answer I'm looking for is I didn't say that. Fucking didn't. I fucking didn't because I can remember, or can I? This is prime example of being schizotypal. Can you? Can you definitely remember that happening, or have you edited that memory somehow because it wasn't working? And your brain's going, that'll do. That's what happened. That's basically confabulation. You ask a mental health nurse what's confabulation, they'll go, lying is their first answer. And it kind of is, but it's not. It's confabulation. Your brain fills in the dots, and you end up with memories that aren't memories. And then you know that. So then, were you ever going to trust your memories again? You're not, are you? You're not. Especially when you're in a world full of people who fucking deny everything. Let's not forget that. Most important fucking detail, right? I do not know why, but I have reverted to a 1930s news reader for the rest of this broadcast. Oh, wait. Blah-de-blah. Not too bad. But he's not made much headway with his plans at the moment. Indicated he cannot do anything. He's not rung his support worker. And he's not sure why. True, still true. Still true. He found that when he tries to engage with anything, it goes to pieces. So when you read that, why does it start with he's indicated that he's not too bad? I'm in pieces, but I'm not too bad. Being in pieces is normal for Mr. Mentality. Found that there goes to be many questions about the past 4 years. Feels still stuck with what happened and has reflected on the process of how he has tried to reach forgiveness, but this is not working. No, but I have reached forgiveness. Forgiveness isn't working. You don't really understand me, do you? He reflected on the process of everything relating to something, which now I'm sorry, I'm kind of pre-reading a little bit of it. Affecting how he views himself. Yeah, so something has been affecting how I view myself. The sort of shit I've been saying in here, cunting myself off, basically, for everything that I do think and say. And then cunting myself off because I always cunt myself off. And ad nauseum, amen, as it was in the beginning, and so shall it be forevermore. Amen. They actually sing that shit. They actually fucking sing that shit. The fucking weirdos. Amen. Anyway. Affecting how he views himself. Indicate he's more sad rather than depressed. But I don't know. At the moment, I've been very depressed. I think and sad. And sad. Something's very fucking wrong. The last at least week, been like, no, this is stingingly worse somehow, and I don't know why yet. I have many little moles scurrying away in the background, investigating this and reporting back to me as and when they see fit to manifest into my reality. So as soon as I hear back from them, I will get back to you. Sad rather than depressed, as he is not numb. And that at least means he's listening to me. Because he's not numb and unable to care. He's caring a lot, basically. Thereby working on taking it forward. I don't remember a discussion about that. I remember describing a complete sense of fucking helplessness. I don't know where he got that bit from. He's likely to put obstacles in the, getting in my own way. That bit was about. There's some other stuff in there I don't want to talk about. He appreciates the current lockdown does not assist at all. His physical health is also difficult. His ongoing pain in his leg. Using pain medications which do not always assist him. True. He is doing practical things to manage his emotional state and continues to get out in the fresh air at times. Very true. Trying to manage his psychological processes in relation to what has happened to him and is now managing his life. Sorry, I understand myself say something utterly fucking ridiculous. But is now managing his life currently. But describe feeling like... What? But describe feeling that he's stuck at the moment. That does not make sense. Even to the non-intellectual, that does not make sense. Surely. Trying to manage his psychological processes, head shit, in relation to what happened, a thing, and how he is managing his life currently. Oh, and how he is managing his life currently. Oh, I see. That is a misleading sentence. Yeah, he's added way too much onto the end of that. But describe feeling that he's stuck at the moment. He is still doing the practical things to try and maintain his mood and is taking his medication. His management plan remains in place and is noted benefit from this. That's my meds. He would like to take forward the LSG process. I have no fucking earthly fucking single fucking idea what the LSG process is. Never heard of it. I haven't even Googled it. Not yet. I will. How are we doing? 8:23. A little there. LSG process, yeah, but has been struggling with engaging with the processes due to where his emotions are. He has access to the team in the interim while we take this forward. One thing I do remember fucking saying, well, I don't actually remember saying, so I'm going to make a point of saying it next time I speak to him, is I do remember saying that I haven't, because I don't think I had at that point, I haven't actively wanted to kill myself. But in a lot of ways, I wouldn't give a fuck if I died. And in actual fact, I would quite like to. In a lot of ways, that's how I've been sort of feeling. And then, that doesn't instill any sense of sort of loss or despair in me. Just, yeah, fuck it, yeah. That kind of shit. I talked very sincerely about that, and he didn't put it in here. Right? And if he didn't put it in here, if it's not in the notes, it didn't happen. That is what they always tell you in healthcare. If it's not in the notes, it didn't happen. But every single fucking detail of every fucking thing sit there like a fucking good little clock. We'll all be good little clocks. And fucking, you think a lot of his patients probably already have killed them fucking selves. They probably have in the last year. Probably a lot more of his patients. He gets out a lot. So I think if you're feeling that way and you need to say it to a psychiatrist, you need to say it more abundantly clearly than I fucking did. And I thought I said it pretty fucking abundantly clearly enough for it to be noteworthy, to be remarkable, which is a very mis-fucking used word. People, it's like Roald Dahl, probably it's his fault. Remarkable. Sports commentators, remarkable. It doesn't mean magnificent, amazing. It means worth making a remark about. Doctors use it all the time. Is it remarkable or unremarkable? Can you make a remark about it? It was a remarkable fucking element of the intervention, which I know because I can remember. That was the other thing that I hadn't even got to, but my first forgotten point, because I can fucking distinctly remember thinking, oh my God, that's them. I bet it's Dr. Blueberty. And it was. And I was like, well, all right, fucking hell, compose yourself. And when he asked how I was, I remember thinking, let him have it. Or something along that. It was a scheme and it was an urge. Let him fucking have it. Be fucking honest. He's your doctor. So I didn't start crying or anything. I just said, I can remember saying something along the lines of, really not that fucking good, actually. No, I'm not well. I'm not happy. No, I'm not doing well. I'm not managing. And it was straight away, oh, COVID. Fuck off. We're all going through it. Fuck off. This is like, you're a fucking psychiatrist. We're talking about much more specific fucking things at that, and we should be taking into account the fact that COVID has generally moved everybody down a few pegs. So depending on what peg you were in the first fucking place, you've got all that to deal with and COVID. And, you know, it's not about not knowing that other people don't have problems, because that's what most people would say. But it's about when your problems are not being able to fucking interact with you lot and live my life normally. Despite how much I want to just crack on and fucking fly in the face of fear and all that shit. That's valor. It's not practicality. We've got plenty of fucking valor. But it's waning. Definitely. Where are we now? 12:16. Management plan, medication, blah. Physical health. Apart from his issues, yeah, he'd only at this point talked about my leg, but then he does talk about my back. So I was thinking, stop majoring on my fucking leg. Which, by the way, that's another thing. That right foot, which didn't get broken, is misbehaving a lot more the last couple of days. It's cramping a lot more. It's pulling on my socks. I need to keep pulling my socks away from it. And it's clicking loads. And I'm just thinking, oh, here we fucking go. Because now that one's going to translate shit all up the other fucking way. And it's already fucking... It's longer and it's thinner. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good, but this is what I fucking told him in a world that tells me there's nothing wrong with me. Another thing I talked about tonight was my leg infection. I just remembered how many times they said it's not infected. And then it would be. I disagreed with the fucking consultant. Twice. I said, no, it's still infected. It was still weeping. Nah, it'll be fine. It's fine. It's getting better. It'll be fine. Just clear it up with antibiotics at home. It's nothing. Promise you. See you all the time. Go home. Didn't get better. Fucking So that's not fucking helping. Basically, that's not fucking helping. I've been aware that my last couple of videos have been a little bit fucking wordy. I haven't really finished it. But, you know, furthermore, and you know, pursuant of and in relation to and in accordance with, notwithstanding or pertaining to or subject to or indeed object of, or like I'm running out of say or things. Thank you for watching. I don't really know what that was. It was just kind of an appraisal of, like, that was it for another 3 months. Somebody didn't really fucking listen to me. Although he has noted some points in there. But then, that's my treatment. No DBT as well. Nothing about the DBT. Nothing. Although that's in the summary. Anyway, I better shut up. Good night.